What's up? Today we have the high grade Gelgoog from Gquuuuuux, and it's Sugai Gelgoog. So this is not the conventional UC Gelgoog with like the mono eye and stuff because at the start of the show, Char steals the Gundam. So Zeon used the data from the Gundam to make the Gelgoog instead of where it was essentially an upgraded version of the Zaku or the Rickdom in the original UC timeline. And you can see some of the remnants of the like Xeon design with like the little bits of tubing and stuff. But yeah, it's a pretty cool design. It comes with some pretty cool accessories. So right here has the hand with like this wire that the Gelgoog can shoot out. And Sugai like used it to like wrap people up to make it easier to get them. Comes with an open palm hand. Comes with two blades for the beam saber. Comes with these hand shields. Comes with two beam rifles and the beam saber itself. And then yeah, that's everything. But this has a pretty nice sculpt. And it has no polycaps actually. But yeah, it's got these little thrusters at the back. It's got these little thrusters down here and in the thighs. But yeah, it's a pretty cool design. It's mostly based off the gym, but it's different. And it's more attuned to the Gquuuuuux design style. So it has like the weirder proportions and yeah, that's basically it of Gquuuuuux. But this is a really nice kit and it does pose really, really well. Especially for like something that gets like probably around 10 minutes of screen time, which isn't really that much. But yeah, I'll get this thing into some poses really quick. Actually, well, before I do that, I'll just show the weapons a little closer. So, this is the beam saber right here. It's got some nice detailing on it for just like a beam saber. So, obviously, with like something that's meant to be like a gem, it's gonna have one beam in the beam saber. But it also has an extra hole at the bottom, so it can be a double-bladed beam saber, which is actually super awesome. But it never happened in the episode, so I guess they must have cut it from the script or something like that. And then this just attaches onto the back to the same attachment that the guns attach to it right here. So the guns are attached to the piece here. So here's the beam rifles. Yeah, and it has two little ones, and Jim and UC would have like one beam rifle and one beam saber, but this has two beam rifles and one beam saber that can be double-sided. So I guess it's just a Xeon upgrade, because Xeon grunts were always better than Federation grunts. But yeah, let's get this thing into some poses. So I'll start with just like a simple little pose, like no accessories or anything. Then I'm just gonna add one with the beam saber, one with both of the beam rifles, and then here's one with the wire. Here's one with the wire and the beam saber. And I think that's all the poses I want to do. Maybe I'll throw in one more right here. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll have a new video out next week. Bye.